Okay, so we are back. The earlier video, which was kind of a wash, I added the channels in. I renamed the local because it didn't reflect as local 9 as opposed to the repeater itself. That's what the direct is the repeater itself. So in this video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to enable and disable certain options and then import the most up-to-date contact list. So if you go to Tool and you come down here to Options, you have the option of your GPS, Bluetooth, and APRS, and 500 hours record. Never used it, don't know much about it, so I won't enable it. GPS obviously turns on the GPS and tries to get a position, allows you to get position reports. Bluetooth turns on the Bluetooth so that you're able to connect with a Bluetooth headset or whatever. And APRS activates the APRS settings in your radio. If you have check marks in these, they will be on every time you start the radio up. If you don't, then they won't. So you'll click whichever ones you want, and then you'll click on the OK. So I also need to create a zone. I did not do that. So I'm going to go to zone. I'm going to scroll this down. Oop. Okay. So I'm going to, first thing I'm doing is double clicking on this one because I need to add the Muscatine Direct to it. The ones that you put in will be at the bottom. So any changes you make will be at the bottom. So you click on the one you want and then you click the double right arrow and it adds it in. If you want to move it up, you can move it up. So then what I'm also going to do so what I'm doing is putting all the digital together and then all the analog together. Okay. So from here, if I click next, it creates a new zone. So I'm going to call it Tipton. Okay. Again, I have to scroll all the way to the bottom. Try that again. Okay. So I'm going to click on the first one I want, and I'm going to just start double clicking until they're all in there. Okay. Now you see it picked the first two here. So those are fine either way. So now that I've got the zones in that I want, I click OK. If I want to create a roaming zone, I would come here and I would double click there, call it, say, Muscatine. Oh, let's see. I want to check one of these. So I've already got one in here for Muscatine. Okay, so I need to cancel this. So you need to come over here to roaming channel first. Oops. And we're going to add in, we're going to double click. Actually, I'm going to copy and paste the muscatine. Double click, change the frequencies. Change the name, call it Tipton Rome. And then go ahead and click OK. So now I can go to the roaming zone. Actually, I don't want to do that either. I want to click on East Iowa Roam. And then I want to scroll this down because I've got Muscatine Roam in there already. So I want to click on this and add Tipton Roam to that. That's the easiest way to do it. If you're going to create a roaming channel for another state or something, you'd go through and create the roam, the channels with the frequencies of the repeater, and then you would add those to another state and set it up. So, okay. Importing. First thing I have to do is I have to show you where to get the list. I've been going to kf5iw.com. contactdb.php. Okay. I always get this one. I don't mess around with the standard or the US or whatever. I just get worldwide extended. It's everything and it's done. Okay. It's going to save it. So then I have to go to my downloads folder.
KC0A2S repeater.
Okay, so what we missed was I clicked on digital contact list. I scrolled to where I had unzipped the file, selected it. I clicked on import, and now we're in the where it's not responding and it's flipping back and forth between this progress, showing you that. The repeater noise earlier was our repeater self-IDing for Echolink. So I'm going to pause this while it's still doing this. Okay, you may notice the time is completely way in the future. That's because I walked away while it was importing and I did some other stuff and came back to it. Point is, the import's done. It probably took about 10 minutes. It should have only taken about 5. Once it's done, you'll get this, import complete. When you click OK, it brings you back to this window. and you'll close it. Like I said, Windows likes to do not responding. So it's ready to be uploaded to a radio. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go up to File, and I'm going to do a File Save As. I'm changing the date on it, maybe. I know it's actually the 17th, but I'm not going to fix it. So it is saving the file. Not responding like usual. Save file, okay, we're done. Okay. So I'm going to stop this video and upload it and go from there.